All right. Is okay. I'm right here. I'm right here. I got it. Okay. So watch this. Watch this. I'm right here. There we go.
And make false narrative.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry, Chief, but I got to play this right here. I got to defend myself. Okay. Amber, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Chat, are you ready? This is like a smack rap battle. All right, check this out.
So let's get some receipts. Here we go. Ron, well, I know it's your platform, but why are you allowing Chief X to disrespect folks you supposedly rock with?
You see that?
At Ankh, you saw.
Look, he's telling me who I could have on my platform, and his opinion of disrespect. Watch this.
All this, he's
tagging Ankh.
Tagging Ankh to help him bully Unbiased Sports. This is why Unbiased Sports is going in on Garfield. Y'all don't know? Y'all didn't know this because he tried to pull a bully move on him. Let's listen.
Now, that ain't bullying to text me to tell me I can't have certain people on my platform. Come on.
And he tags Ankh like a little pussy. You saw the show? In Unbiased response, Chief X didn't disrespect anyone. Not that I know of. They was live for 8 hours. You thought I was live during all that time? This is a live stream that went on for like 8 hours, but he fell asleep. So Unbiased Sports didn't have nothing to do with it.
Right, I was asleep, and I'm getting blamed for something.
Actually, Wujara was.
And now look, I'm a grown man. He's a grown man. So y'all already know how black men do. Like when you aggress us, period, the tension we have, the history, like that's already like, yo, what's good? You dig? So I'm like really trying to humble myself because I see that I'm being painted as a bad guy. You know, get him, that type of guy. So hold on.
Was on that me and Wujara had a good conversation because Wujara knows how to compensate properly. Okay? Garfield responds. He called Asar a fraud. Yeah, I was talking about Asar's linguistics to me is fraudulent. I'm not calling him a fraud or scammer.
He knew that.
Garfield likes to wordplay with people and give and make false narratives. I think
all I'm gonna say is every scam artist in the community, they was all good with words. Every scam artist in the community, they were very good with words. They were very good with words. Just think of all of them.
Cut you off.
Look, I think I'm gonna cut you off. Look how he's talking to me. And I'm the guy with the agenda. I'm the guy who's bitter. I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy.
Loyal to the squad, even if we disagree.
So I'm loyal to the squad. Okay.
X has become a mini team Osiris. How dare him? Y'all just heard me broke down how I supported the squad. And I've been supporting the squad since the blog talk days before there was a Facebook. Let's be real. All them niggas in the chats is newbies. Never seen these motherfuckers. I'm loyal to the squad. If we did, Chief X has become a mini team Osiris. The audacity of this bitch nigga. Anybody rocking with him, I'm going the other way. He's trying to bully this man. How dare you, Garfield, with your...
Now, he gave me an ultimatum, basically. Like, yo, actually, he didn't. He's saying he cut me off, period. So if he felt like, first of all, let me say this. Let's say if we had an agreement that Chief X and Khonsu can't come on. Whoever told me that? Let's just say if I actually cared. Whoever said, nah, yo, you can't have so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so. Because I already told I said, yo, I don't have y'all beefs. I said, if I want Inky to come on, he's going to come on. I said, if I want Divine Prospect, he'll come on if he wants to come on. I said, if I want Zion Lex, if I want anybody of those guys to come on, Lex Vortex, they're going to come on because I want them to come on if they want to come on. I told my man straight up, like, yo, y'all ain't going to tell me what I can't do. I said, I already been through that with the nation. Don't talk this person. Don't talk that person. And we like obeying, and these people are cool with us in real life. We can't talk to them because of their beef with them 40 years ago. So when I got out of that spooky stuff, I said, never again will somebody tell me who I can't talk to or associate with. You out your goddamn mind.
Little wicked, ignorant ass. He said he has said many things behind my back. Behind his back. Never in public have I said anything about Garfield. Find the video.
Now, what that got to do with me? That's your beef. That's your beef. So whoever don't rock with me, you don't rock with? Huh? When did I get that memo? And again, I'm not into that right there. That little, I'm not in this community for that. Y'all are. Matter of fact, Chief X just uploaded a video, so let me not play. I guess it wouldn't matter, right? If I'm playing on Facebook. I don't think he'll mind because he just uploaded the video. I'm just gonna finish.
Behind my back and continue. So
Amber, please note how nice I'm being. I didn't flip. He disrespected me. He's aggressing me. He's bullying me. I didn't go out of character at all. Look how I'm talking.
So from this day forward, I'm not rocking with you, bro.
Now look, I'm talking nice. He wanted me to say, okay, dude, I apologize, man. It's all good. You know, yo, will you take me back? Yo, just give me a chance. Like he thought I was gonna do that. So when I said, nah, bro, nah, you tripping. Like a real man would say, nah, bro, you bugging. You are emotional. You're mad for whatever reason at people, and I suspect you're mad because they got info that you know they got that they're going to release. So you're trying to get people to back off them, like they're the crazy lone wolf. Look at how I'm responding. Please check it out.
Garfield dissed him first. And y'all sitting here shooting fire at unbiased sports. No. Garfield tried to bully him and told him he ain't fucking with him no more. And took away his wrench and he's not moderator no more. Anyway, that's something else. Oh, that's his response. Oh, that's his opinion. He said he agreed with 90%, like I always say. I can disagree with Asar and his linguistics, but not front and act like Asar just teaching some overall bullshit. No, Asar is brilliant. I just don't agree with his linguistics, that's all. Any other topic he talk on, it's all good with me. Oh, listen here, he said, because I did say that. He said he agreed with 90.
Hey, Mark White, you might be right. You said Timo Sire's been trying to tell us about these guys a long time ago. But don't forget, I was not even conscious. I was not even scientifically literate at that time. I was a Hebrew Israelite. So I wasn't rocking with none of them. You dig? So don't forget, like not too long ago, Brother Reggie was coaching me out of the Hebrew doctrine. So I didn't know anything. Like I remember watching a video. I told, I think it was Josh Kane. I said, I remember watching a video of, I remember Kansu had the cigar. I remember him just like talking about a book about plagiarism. And I couldn't get it. I'm like, wait, are they together? Like, so I didn't really get it. So I never really followed that too much. I just didn't pay any mind because I was into my Hebrew stuff. So I didn't get that memo. I was in a whole nother world, some pseudo stuff. But let me go.
80% of Asar's work, he just disagrees with the linguistics. He's destructive. That's his, I can't see what the arrow went away. But Garfield should.
Okay, he is destructive. That is his agenda. Now that's a key word. Now Heathcliff and other people admitted that they were into cults as well. The York cult, you know, the Wapian, they were in the Nation. That's nation slang right there. When you disagree with that doctrine or you prove something wrong, they want to know your agenda. So this is cult. This is cult words, not code words. This is CULT words, cult words, right here. That's it. You got an agenda. What? We're regular black men in the hood. What agenda we got? We trying to provide for ourselves and get ahead in life. What the hell wrong with you? What agenda we got online? How's it gonna benefit me? Because some people are scammers. Some people got illegitimate work. How's that gonna benefit me? I don't plan on servicing the community, this fake community at all. Because I know it's a fake community. You dig? Real people, real business go after the people that's in church, the churches, in the streets. They are the ones that ain't going to be trying to write all these stuff, crazy stuff about you, call your job, put your information on online. They're not doing that. That's this community. I refuse to sell something to this community. You crazy?
firing me, saying I'm destructive. The audacity. Calling someone a fraud is okay? Now, he's just all out of context with this.
Now hold on.
You're not calling us.
This ain't the juicy part yet. Because, again, we're going to go over what's legal in credit repair and what's illegal. That's it. There's nothing illegal about playing somebody's words, you dig? And there's nothing really illegal about reading the guidelines of the Fair Credit, whatever. I'll get to it. FTC.
I saw no fraud like that in that context. I was just saying his linguistics is pseudo-linguistics. Opinion is fine. Making it personal is a no-no. No, Garfield's making all this personal and trying to bully this boy.
Now, he said opinion is fine. Making it personal is no-no. Look at all this flack he's giving me. I'm typing in one sentence. My man giving these books on me. Like, bro, you already said you're not rocking with me. Why you got all this smoke afterwards?
Man, people call each other worse on your show, Garf.
Wait, I'm not keeping my cool? Family, I'm not keeping my cool? Am I going crazy? Do I have this agenda? Am I jealous? What in this text showed you I had an agenda and I was jealous? I'm being attacked no matter which way I come at this dude. I'm being attacked in front of all these people because this is a vaccine debate group that I put together. So y'all can't kick me out. It's my group. I can kick you out. I think I might do that. It's my group. I made this group. So anyway, he's talking trash in my group and telling me he can't rock with me in my group. That's the audacity of this guy. He came on my live the other day, talking over me, shouting, sharing screens. Who does that? He thought I was going to kick him off so he could say, see, he doesn't want me to tell the truth. He kicked me off. I surprised my man. I let him go. Because I know he wears red shoes, red nose, and red hair. Do your thing. You dig? I want my peanuts. And embarrass himself. He talked too much.
Garfield calls out kind of people frauds and fraudulent and this bullshit, and he debates it. But when it comes to like a close peer, don't challenge their work.
So you read there, he said, I would never rock with somebody who called my man a fraud. Bruh, stop it. Stop it. Bruh, we use fraud loosely. Amber, you're right. We use pseudo loosely. We use blackologist loosely. We call each other names, derogatory names loosely. None of this stuff, we use it by the intended definition. But X definitely said that he believed he was a fraud, had fraudulent work. He attempted to approve it. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I'm going to air it probably tomorrow afternoon. You dig? I want to hear it for myself. So that's crazy. But they call Umar fraud, right? That's cool, right? They call the guy with the condominium frauds. They call the doctor with the Bachelor of Sci-Fi fraud. You dig? They call the guy who believed ancient mummies were in a tomb with extra green DNA. They call them frauds. But when it's your man's, he's off limits. Nah, that's not how we rock, bro. We don't do that. See, he's going by some fake street code. He's not a street guy at all. Not at all. I bet you he got no street friends. You dig? No street friends. I guarantee that. So what fake street code what fake street code are you going by? Like, stop, bro. You capping.
And he responds, y'all making this stuff into a game.
So I said, y'all making this stuff into a game. I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up, I'm on this team, so I'm beefing with this team automatically. No, sir. Because when I was a Hebrew, I remember you bigging up Team Osiris. So now I'm conscious. I remember that. So I'm like, I want to rock with them. I want to see what they got. I want to know like what they coming with. You dig? So no, you're not gonna keep me away from certain people. You dig? And Chief X, he got all type of different videos. They go different ways. You never know what he's gonna say. So he's very entertaining and he had different information. Like, he's a cool dude. Cause you're arguing with him, that's everybody's beef. Stop it. But that's only directed towards me because Other people, Barney Rubble can go out there and do something with him, and it's all good whenever he chooses. Nah. No, sir.
Garfield.
Now, mind you, nothing I said in blue was trolling, was disingenuous, was trying to show an agenda. I'm cool. And I'm not. Small sentences, few words.
Is making this shit to some gang and some shit. Garfield is trying to lie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, listen, Mark White. Brother, you revealed my hand. We're playing spades. You cheated. You put your cards down, Mark White, and you said you got to go to the bathroom, and you peeked behind my hand. I'm playing that, dude. I'm definitely playing that, Mark White. You beat me to it. You showed my hand. I'm definitely going there. I'm going there. Amber, what you're about to hear tonight, you're going to be done with certain people 100%. If the information don't check out. They made some strong claims. I got to pull a receipt. I did. I'm going to do it tonight. They made some strong claims. They got polite money. We need no proof, like nothing. And I'm not saying it's false. I'm just saying we don't source up now. When we talk about we got a couple $1 million, we just could say that. When we say people pay us 40 grand just to borrow our or get a trade line from us because our credit's so good, we supposed to just let that go? It don't, nah, you good, bro. But when I say, yo, you said I ain't need this, but then I gave you money and you said I need that. Now, what happened with that? I'm going to go into that.
People and brainwash people and false narratives. I was listening to this video, Garfield was lying. I in my head, I know he was lying, but the niggas in his chat thought he was just being real. God damn it, it went on for you. Okay, here we go. Let me just get some more. You make it just a gang, he said. Okay, next.
Hey, yo, my thing was always don't hang around bum dudes, bum Negroes. Because bum Negroes have bad character, they're sloppy, you know, they're miserable, they're upset, they want to argue all day. So I don't hang around that type in real life. I hang around people that got decent, you know, that take care of themselves. I don't care how much money you make, you take care of themselves. But a lot of my friends are business owners and they're like very successful. So like that energy is not there. Like everybody's holding their own. Like, so I'm not used to like this community thing where everybody got all this aggression. But when I went to that vaccine debate and I seen how people look in real life, I understood why most people are mad. When you are on that vaccine panel on my side, and you got a flannel shirt, no tank top, basketball shorts, and church shoes with no socks, and the scientist who was sitting next to us sat over there because she said somebody stink. You dig? That ain't a good look. I never said who I'm talking about, but somebody had a flannel shirt, basketball shorts, church shoes with no socks, and somebody said that person stink, and the scientist went over there. You dig? Somebody advised my man to go outside and put on some clothes, or go home and put on some clothes, and I think they did that. I think they took that advice and they got dressed. But come on, man.
Okay, bro, enjoy your day, Garfield says. By the way, Unbiased said, no one can cut me off who didn't cut me in. And he got a clown face.
So I capped it off from that. That's a cap right there. That's a boss saying right there. I was nice. And then I realized this guy really acting like he really shut me up. So I had to like humble him. I said, by the way, no one can cut me off who didn't cut me in. Ball game. Drop the mic. You dig? So let me stop that. And let me tell you what I'm saying. Listen to my words carefully. I feel that I was defrauded because I was told one thing and then told the other thing. And I'm going to show some evidence. But before I do that, let's go here. Amber, I'm going to need you to really, really, really pay attention here. Because I don't know how they're going to come back for this one.
And before that, there's a brother from Brooklyn that does credit, that actually clean my credit. So what I used to do is I actually used to go on his computer and spy on what he did. Because I'm like, damn, what the hell, what did he do to clean my credit? I got to learn how to do this. Mm-hmm. But this was like 15 years ago. So he cleaned my credit. My sister had passed.
Okay, so they was low. So I'm just repeating what he was saying. He said that somebody cleaned his credit and he wanted to know how they did it. So he was in their computer or something. He's saying he was trying to follow their method. Then he said his sister had passed. Are you ready for this, Mark White?
And I said, you know what? Before I spend all this money, she left me like a couple million. So, and
you heard it.
Literally.
You said somebody left you a couple of $1 million?
So his sister passed. This is his story. This is his story, all right? Might be true, might be false, I don't know. But his sister passed and left him a couple $1 million. So he ain't got a source up. We could just say that and just keep going. It gets better.
Yeah, my sister when she died.
Oh,
so
we cousins, right?
So my man's a multi-millionaire, basically. And I'm not saying he's not. There's nothing wrong with that. Kudos. That's probably why you have a lot of time to stay at home. I'm just speculating. If you got $1 million, you're a multi-millionaire. You dig? Well, send me that money back I used for my credit, that solicited your credit service, and I don't feel satisfied.
All the time.
Go ahead, though.
So when she died, I said,
yes, let me go back. See here. Now, if he doesn't prove this, how y'all gonna tell me to source up again?
Actually clean my credit. So what I used to do is I actually used to go on his computer and spy on what he did. Because I'm like, damn, what the hell, what did he do to clean my credit? I got to learn how to do this. Mm-hmm. But this was like 15 years ago. So he cleaned my credit. My sister had passed. And I said, you know what? Before I spend all this money, she left me like a couple million. So, and literally.
You said somebody left you a couple of $1 million?
Yeah, my sister when she died.
Oh,
so
I heard that. He might be right, he might be wrong. We don't know him personally. We don't know. So we just go off what he says. When his sister passed, she left him a couple $1 million. My man's a multi-millionaire. Let's keep going, brother.
Cousins, we cousins, right?
All the time.
Go ahead, though.
So when she died, I said, before I squander all this damn money,
it gets better.
Let me clean my credit. And
all right, well, brother, you better than me. Somebody leave me a couple $1 million. I'm an instant multi-millionaire. I'm not cleaning my credit. I'm about to go clean that damn that lot. You dig? I'm about to clean that Gucci store. I'm about to clean that jewelry store. I'm going to K Jewelers. You dig? I'm going somewhere. You dig? Where else? I'm gonna clean Saks. Y'all can have the credit. That's what I'm gonna do.
My credit wasn't bad because what I used to do, family, I used to lend my credit out. That's how I used to make money at one point. I used to lend my credit out to
Listen to this. This is his words. I'm just repeating his words because it's low. His words is he used to lend his credit out. Watch how much money he got back for his credit services by lending it out. Watch this right here. I mean, this is just incredible.
For people to buy houses. So they would pay me like 35 G's to borrow my credit. And
they would pay him 35 G's to pay him for his credit so they can buy a house. They would give him 35 G's so they can borrow his credit so he can buy a house. Let me put that back. That's his words. I'm not saying, I'm just repeating what he's saying. He's right. We don't know. We can't say he's wrong. I'm just saying this is amazing. This is incredible.
I used to lend my credit out. That's how I used to make money at one point. I used to lend my credit out to for people to buy houses. So they would pay me like 35 G's to borrow my credit, and they would like invest in houses in Georgia. So that's when I found out that, you know, it's good having good credit pays and all that stuff. So they would pay me, and then they would flip the houses, and I would get another cut. That's how I used to make money. You know, not doing much, just doing that. And when my sister passed, one of the people, because of the Obama.
So you was getting $35,000 for like trade lines, I guess, and you was left a bag already. You did a couple $1 million, and you come to the community and you charge $100 up front, which is not right. That's not the law. I'm going to show that in your words, by the way. And you come and only charge $100. You got all this money. That's real philanthropy. Like, he really loves us, because he could be making 35 grand every credit line that he sells, millions of dollars, and he come to us, and all he wants from us is a measly $100 up front. Why are we complaining? I feel bad that I even made that an issue now. I didn't know. I never watched this video until today. I didn't know that, bro. My bad. I didn't know that you were giving back like that. You could be doing better things. You could be out there with Cargo Minium out there in California chilling. You dig? So my bad. I apologize for bringing up or complaining about having to pay $100 up front, which is illegal according to the FTC, for credit repair. My bad for complaining, dude. You're looking us out. That's crazy. My fault.
Thingy. That kind of the whole housing crisis or whatever. Even before Obama took office, a lot of the houses weren't able to be sold, so they went into foreclosure. So that's what messed up my credit. Gotcha. Not on my behalf, but on their behalf. Gotcha. So, all right, Q-Doggy Dog, whatever, whoever.
Yeah, listen, we'll get to them in the chat. Let's just keep it going, because, you know, they'll definitely throw us both off. So we're going to stick to the points. We'll address them, and we'll let them, you know, if they got any questions, we could let them do that. But let's really just stick to our points.
Right. All right. So anyway, she when I decided to work on the radio station or whatever, that's how a lot of folks in New York knew me from. And, you know, they knew me through financial improvements. And
all right. So I don't got to pay any more from that. That's just amazing. You did, like, my fault. I didn't know you was giving back like that. Amber, you want to speak on that? You want to say anything? I mean, that's just, I didn't know. My bad, bro. Philanthropy.
All I got to say is, if there's an iota of accuracy in anything that he said, this to me displays that we need financial literacy more than ever. There is no way. We talking $35,000 cash, because obviously, because they credit fucked up.
Right.
So we're talking about $35,000 cash to piggyback off somebody else's credit history. Why? You got that kind of cash laying around, then I'm pretty sure you can clean your own fucking credit.
Man, oh man.
To buy a house, what kind of house is you buying where $35,000 down ain't offsetting your
Word, what the fuck? Yo, you got that much money down there? Oh, go in. Oh my God.
Hey, like I said, this ain't my story, so I ain't trying to tell it. It's just, for me, that would be like the least of my. I would rather buy a house that was worth 40 and talk it down to 35 and just pay it cash outright. And
yeah, what kind of bread you got? What kind of bread you got laying around that they won't be like, you know what, you got 1.5 and your credit bad? All right, listen, we'll work something out. You dig? Who gonna turn down 1.5?
Yeah.
You giving out 35 grand. That means your house is definitely a couple mil. I'm just saying. All right. So let's go here. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I know it's amazing. Not crazy, it's amazing because he told a story. I can't say he's wrong. It's amazing. It's an amazing story. It's incredible. It's hard to believe, you dig? Because it's just a beautiful story. Okay, so now I'm gonna go here with it. Here's a reminder of how this works. This is, I mean, I told you, Mark White called it. Okay, so I went over this yesterday. You said, did I buy a book off Amazon? I'm him. Now, yo, somebody had a book coming out sometime soon, and now they say it's not. You dig? That's interesting. But, you know, I would never, me personally, I would never pre-order a book that's not put together. I wouldn't do that. That's just me. So this is the Federal Trade Commission, Consumer Information. Signs of a credit repair scam. You'll know you're encountering credit repair fraud if a company insists you pay them before they do any work on your behalf. That's the first sign on this site. You know, the FTC, that's for stocks and everything. You dig? Stock exchange. It says, Chief X got something right here. It says, tell you not to contact the credit reporting companies directly. Okay. It says, tells you to dispute information in your credit report, even if you know it's accurate. That's interesting. Hold this one. Hold that one for me. Tells you to give false information on your applications for credit or loan. Doesn't explain your legal rights when they tell you what they can do for you. So I want y'all to hold this one, possibly this one, and definitely this one. They say you can't pay up front. All right, let's look at that. Let's look at, the millionaire. Let's see if he did that, because that's gonna be a problem. You dig? It ain't slander. We're showing receipts. We're showing facts. So let's go here. Regulations set by Crow. Okay. What is Crow? Credit Repair Organizations Act. Federal Law number 2. I'm on the actual website. You dig? I'm on the actual website. Okay, so let's go down. Regulations set by Crow. The main purpose, if Crow is to define what companies or organizations have a legal right to provide credit repair services. Then it outlines how those services must be provided. The law defines a credit repair company as an entity that sells services related to maintain accuracy in a consumer's credit report. Did you guys hear that? They're not supposed to take off things that's accurate. They're making sure your credit file reflects the truth. That's what it does. It doesn't take off things that belong there. They're making sure it reflects the truth. They're saying, listen, unbiased, is this true? What's wrong here? What you think is wrong here that shouldn't be here? We'll do a dispute for you, and we'll have them source up or shut up, and we'll see if it needs to be there. Okay? This does not include financial institutions, lenders, credit card issuers, or nonprofit organizations such as Consumer Credit Counseling Agency. You dig? There are 5 basic business practices that Crow strictly prohibits. Okay, now this is the site right here. 5, they strictly prohibit, meaning they don't tolerate it at all. Credit card companies can't make false statements about credit scores or how much their service can improve your score. Hold that. We'll come back to that. Skip that. They can't make untrue or misleading claims about the service they provide. Let's stay here. Hold that. Companies also can't engage in any practice that would constitute fraud under other federal laws. Hey. Finally, they can't charge, what that say? They can't charge advance fees and must fully perform. Fully. Not partially. Not do something else. Pay for this, pay for that. They can't charge advance fees and must fully perform all services as you pay for them. I mean, that's clear, right? So let's get it. Our guest. Where's our guest? 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 Hold on. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. So let's move on. Hold on. Okay. All right. So our guest. Sorry about that. So this was played yesterday. Let me just get it for you guys. My bad on this delay. True Story gonna start freestyling, so we gotta hurry up because he got no bars. Let's see. Let me read the chat. Word, that's crazy. So let's do this. Let's do this. Hold on. Let's back up. Let's not be so quick. I have the right to play YouTube videos of what people said. Here. This is a reaction video. Amazing information. I gotta react.
You call it an upfront fee all you want.
Well, back up.
Charge $100. Yes, you can call it an upfront.
Back up.
Lay this point down. I mean, what else do we need to
charge? I charge $100. Yes, you can call it an upfront fee all you want, but I provide a service before I charge.
You call it an upfront fee.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so I'm just repeating. He said, yes, I charge $100 up front. You can call it upfront fee if you want. Vortex said, you called it an upfront fee, not me. Don't put it on me. You called it that. That's your words. Let's listen.
I call it an upfront fee, whatever, but I deliver a service.
Okay. What the law says on both sites, both serious sites, you cannot charge. You have to fully do the job first. Fully. That's it. You got to fully do the job first. Who can argue that? Who would dare argue that? All right, so let me get out of there. Now, let me go back to the law. Let's go back to the law. You dig? You got me sound like YP with the repeating stuff. Wait, let's go back to the law. They wanted receipts. Now they don't want receipts. I'm biased. You got no receipts. Now they don't want receipts. I'm going to do this to you. I'm going to do that. Okay. credit repair companies can't make false statements about credit scores or how much their service can improve your score. Or what they can also do. They companies also can't engage in any practice that would constitute fraud under laws. It says they can't make untrue. Here we go. They can't make untrue or misleading claims about the services they provide. Let's see if our guest done that. You can't provide misleading information. You wanted receipts. You said I didn't have any. Now you're saying don't show the receipts. Okay, here we go.
Not off your credit. This is not credit repair. This is separate than credit repair. For the people that owe 100,000, 200,000, 400,000, even 20,000, 10,000, we charge a fee upfront, which is 50.
You can't, bro. That's illegal. We just read that. You can't charge an upfront fee, and you're still doing it.
$1,500, and my brother Travis Oliveira L and myself, Dagger Squad, we merge and we are providing this service for you. It's called Debt Elimination, Student Loan Debt Elimination Program. It's 100% fully guaranteed.
What the hell is that? Am I missing something? Who can 100% guarantee bro? What is that? You guarantee it 100% guarantee what? Your service? What? Let me go back.
It's called Debt Elimination, Student Loan Debt Elimination Program. It's 100% fully guaranteed. Now, if it's fully guaranteed, whatever you pay, you could get it back if you don't get the services that you paid for. So
what's fully guaranteed? I mean, a deletion, what? I mean, I'm forced to interpret that as a deletion is fully 100% guaranteed. So we read that you can't make false statements. Now, if he's saying, it's hypothetical, if he's saying that you can delete something 100% guaranteed, that's a false statement. If he's not, then he's good. He's good. Okay. So let's see anything else.
It's 30. It's between 30 and 90 days. And all we need basically is the information for your credit report. We're going to need a copy of your ID. We're going to need to know your social security number. I have to tell everybody up front. And with that program, what we're doing is we're allowing folks to remove something that's hindering them from moving forward.
Wait, how you do that?
The student loan debt is killing.
Okay, wait.
And with that program,
wait. It just said that the CROA, what was it called, and the FTC, they said they are here to make sure that your file is updated and accurate, not to take off things that's hindering you. Those things that are hindering you are supposed to be there because everybody did not feel their obligation in paying it off when they said they would. So it gotta hinder you. That's part of life. That's called responsibilities. You gotta grow up and pay your bills.
What we're doing is we're allowing folks to remove something that's hindering them from moving forward.
Is that something legal to say?
The student loan debt is killing us as a community. I can't speak for other communities, but I know when I'm doing credit repair, that one of the major things I see on everybody's report is student loan debt. So I'm saying to everybody out there right now, if you have a problem with student loans, reach out to your brother, Garfield. Contact us at, let me put the number in the chat.
I mean, brother. Okay, so, let me do this. Okay, here we go. You heard what he said. Let's show receipts. They want receipts. And then when you show receipts, they don't want receipts. Okay. It says, as you may have gleaned, you can't actually remove your student loans from your credit report. The only thing you can do is dispute the student loans on your credit report if they are being reported incorrectly. Okay, I read that too fast. As you may have gleaned, you can't actually remove your student loans from your credit report. The only thing you can do is dispute the student loans on your credit report if they are being reported incorrectly. Family, let's be clear here. Did you read this? You must understand. We are reading that you can't remove student loans. As you may have gleaned, you can't actually remove your student loans from your credit report. The only thing you can do is dispute the student loans on your credit report if they are being reported incorrectly. That's it. Hold on. Okay, we are back, family. We are back, family. We are back, family. So we read that. Let's see what else we have here. How can I this is okay, good. Look, it says, how can I remove student loans from my credit report? This is Experian.com. Okay. What are they going to say? This is the actual bureau itself. How can I remove student loans from my credit report? No, we don't do that. I'll make sure everybody can read along. Yes, sir. So people are mad at me because I'm not going to allow people to continue to pitch this as though you can do what you want to do, but I want to say I'm not with it. I'm not with it. So I'm going to vocalize my stance. You dig? I'm not with that. I can't rock with this. I'm reading this. You're saying that. You know, when people who you argue with that you call pseudo, when they tell you some information, or they just say, trust me, believe me, we say source up or shut up. Or where you get that? Where did you get that from? Here, I'm hearing he can remove student loans because they are a hindrance on your credit file. And now we're going to read this from Experian itself. If the account information is accurate, you probably can't remove your student loans from your credit report. Student loans that you have defaulted on or are delinquent student loans that you have defaulted on or are delinquent on are going to stay on your credit report for 7 years from the original delinquency date of the debt. Is that clear? Student loans are a type of installment like an auto loan or mortgage. Missing a student loan payment is no different than missing a payment on any other type of installment loan. These late payments will remain on your credit report 7 years from the date the account first became delinquent and was not brought current. The good news is that The further in the past the late payments occurred, the less of a negative effect they will have on your credit. Moving forward, you can help your credit recover by catching up on now look at their advice. Moving forward, you can help your credit recover by catching up on any post-due accounts and continuing to make on-time payments on all your accounts. That's their advice. That's their advice. They didn't say contact a credit repair agency and figure out if they can remove it somehow. Okay, so what else do I have? All right. Okay, so I do want to say this. Let's see. No, I ain't gonna do that. Let me let that one go. I'm gonna make this a serious video. I'm not gonna clown around. This is gonna be a serious video. No clowning. You dig? And I do gotta wake up early as hell. So if somebody wants the link to add on real fast, because I'm about to wind down. I think I might play one more thing or say one more. Oh yeah, I got to do one more thing. I got to do one more thing. It's important. One more thing. It's important. Yeah. Oh my God. That's embarrassing, yo. That's embarrassing. Okay. Let me just do the one more thing. Let's see right here. Okay. So, okay. Y'all ready? So, I was told I was capping. When I said I believe that I was told I didn't need my social security number, and then I was told later, or by either I don't remember if it was vocal or verbally. I don't remember if it was verbally mentioned to me or it was, you got to sign this. I don't remember, or you got to fill this out. I don't remember. But whatever it was, I remember I was not supposed to provide my social security number. That's all I know. And so they said I made that up. They said, yo, and then the chat even roasted me. They said, yo, it's common sense that every credit repair agency needs your SSN in order to pull your file and check your credit. You're talking to somebody who was at that time desperate to get their credit fixed and credit repair illiterate. You dig? I don't know that. I'm hearing great magical words every morning. And when you're desperate, is the most beautiful words you can hear. You dig? So my spidey senses wasn't tingling. Everything, I took them off. I said, I need this done because I need to get things done. So they said, okay, well, pull up. They said, pull up. You got no receipts. I was clown on their show. I was clown on my show. So we're going to see. So I did something better. Than showing and proving that I was told that. Look what I did. I did something better. I had a better receipt. Now, all this could have been avoided. I got a better receipt. So let me tell you the story. So I'm bragging about Heathcliff and his services on Facebook. Like, yo, he's the real deal. He's out there trying to help Black folks because this is the story. He's trying to help Black folks, fix our credit. I thought it was affordable. I don't know. I didn't Google any, comparative prices. So I said, yo, he's only going to charge you what's on there, a small $25 fee. It's only going to get expensive if you got as many negative items than I have. You dig? So a Facebook friend reached out, somebody who I don't ever speak to on Facebook, somebody just, I see here and there, nice person. They said, okay, who's doing your credit? I said, Heathcliff. And he's good from what I hear, from his testimonies and, the good magical talk. She said, really? And she said, tell her about him. So I told her about him. Okay. So she said, okay, well, give me his number and I will call him. So I gave her the number. Now we're going to go there to here. I gave her the number and look what she said. Let me see if I make this big so y'all can see this. Damn. I gotta save this. So I gave her the number so she can call and solicit these services. This is what she responded back. Where is it? Okay, here it is. Okay, so this is I can show my information. This is my information. Okay. Oh, the conspiracy theorist? Oh my God, where is he? Mark White, word. Hey, yo, listen. This is her. He's flipping Marmaduke. This is her words, not mine. Okay? Matter of fact, I'm going to do this. No, I can't. I got to show it because then y'all going to say it's not the person. So she said, she was happy and excited. You can see it right there. I finally reached out to this guy right here, the G-Man, right? The New York Giants G-Man. So you see it. She was happy and proud. What's the date? What is the date? This is 2 years ago. You dig? 2 years ago. She was very happy on May 22nd. On May 28th, her energy changed. Hi. Question. When I first talked to G-Man, he said, I don't. So now this is better than what I can say. This is somebody who's not in the community at all, don't have a dog in the fight, nothing. Hi. Question. This is January 8th, 2018. When I first talked to G-Man, he said, I don't need to give my social security number. What did she say? She said, did I say this? She said it. She said, when I first talked to G-Man, he said, I don't need to give my social security number. This is her testimony. She's saying this. Hi. Question. When I first talked to G-Man, he said, I don't need to give my social security number. But in his contract, he is asking for it. There's a lack of congruency. So I wanted to ask you if you had it go the same way. If I had it go the same way. She want to know if this happened to me the same way. Is this standard practice? To say you ain't going to do something, or my bad, is this standard practice to say, I don't need something, sucker you in, and then say I need something? So obviously this right here, when this right here, this appears to me that she was told I don't need something. Down here, when she probably got the money, whatever, the $100 upfront fee, here, she was told something different. And I haven't, listen. So she said, did it happen the same way? Now, look at me 2 years earlier. Did I say, no, I'm good. Everything's legit. I felt like things are easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I said, same thing happened to me. That's a dagger. I was saying that way back then. Not 3 years later. I was saying that 3 years before. Same thing happened to me. I would ask him about it because I thought the same. What does that mean? I thought the same as you. I thought he said he don't need my social security number, but now he's asking for it. I thought the same. It's definitely a little disconcerting. I will ask him about it. Did you keep the credit site? Okay. His site. Because she want to know, like, what is this? Now, what's up? No, I don't know. I don't know if I caught Chief X thing late. True Storian. Is that a receipt, dude? Like, be honest, because you're the True Storian, right? You my dude. And no, it's not bad about that. Be unbiased, be objective, just be truthful. Is that a receipt, dude? Tell me, because they was trying to embarrass me. Is that a receipt? Family, is that a receipt? If that's not, then the hell with it. Is that a receipt? Talk to me. Is that a receipt?
I'll say it's a receipt, but I consider it to be a circumstantial one.
Okay, now cool, Amber, but she had no dog in the fight. I was trying to pull it. Now look, I wasn't even. I was looking for my stuff, but something said. I said, didn't I talk to somebody about this? Yeah, Amber, I had no idea what I would come across so I said, oh, so when I seen this stuff right here, so you say circumstantial, Amber, this is a third party saying this, so it's no longer about me. This is another person saying this.
I understand, but when I say circumstantial, I mean we're looking at this does not necessarily establish a pattern that is normal practice. You would kind of the same way old boy told you earlier, that's too small of a sample size. You need a larger pretty much a larger sample size to say that generally this is how the practice goes.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I got you. But Amber, I'm not saying this is standard practice. I'm saying that's why I say I feel like I personally was defrauded. Me. I'm saying maybe other people got, because sometimes you can, okay, you go to buy a car, right? If you two, geeked out, you're the person who's gonna buy a lemon or something you ain't come for, right? Because you're the person that's desperate to buy something. I'm saying maybe it's possible. I don't know. Maybe I showed those signs. Got one. Got him. And then say, yeah, I got one. I got one. My man was he'll do whatever to get his credit fixed. And I was able to not show myself, but a friend who I recommended. Now, that conversation goes longer. I read it all to Double X and the other person I ain't gonna name. 2 people. I read it all. I read the whole thing too. Listen, it gets crazy. Now you heard them already. So at what point do they stop getting the benefit of the doubt? We heard crazy talk already. We heard illegal practices out their own mouth. According to the FTC and the CRA, whatever that was. So at what point do they stop getting the fair shake and say, you know what? Nah, you got to source up now, dude.
Well, honestly, I feel like they should be sourcing up. Anybody who's making an accusation should be sourcing up. And that's just how I feel, especially when that is the standard for everybody else that opposes you. You tell them to source up or shut up. So then, you got to follow your own rules. And that's what I was saying in the comment section. And that's what I said, I think earlier on the live. Do not bark unless you're prepared to bite. And for me, I'm not even, let's say I felt like somebody took advantage of me, which I'm going to just put it out there again. I think I said it yesterday, but I'm going to just reiterate it again today. This is not a super sophisticated scam that we're talking about. This is something that can literally be kind of Googled and like, yeah, that don't sound right. And even with the evidence you presented, there's still some people that's going to ignore and just roll with it just because off emotion. I rock with them and they seem to be good people. So we're going to, and not to say that they're not to say that any of this is intentional, but I heard enough prior to all of that caused me to say, not something I would do, even if I hadn't heard anything, just based off the fact that I know you need my social security number in order to do anything pertain. I just don't play like that. I'm not with that.
Right.
especially when I know that most of the stuff on my credit is either old or something that I rightfully owe. So what you gonna fix?
Right.
What are you gonna repair? I just need to start making payments and doing what I'm supposed to do. That's my solution. So at the end of the day, my thing is, if I'm gonna say somebody's doing something to me or against me, I'm not even gonna start the whole back and forth, my opinion versus their opinion. If anybody in my personal life know, before I mention something or before I go in, because I'm always watching, always observing, always taking notes, always ready. I try to stay ready so I ain't got to get ready. Before I open up my mouth to accuse you of something, I already got my receipts. It ain't a question of getting them together, having to go through. I already got them before. I'm not even going to jump out there and make it look like I don't have a credible accusation. I'm going to make sure I got my proof and my evidence, and whatever you come with, whatever you come with, but my case is already made when I open my mouth. You understand what I'm saying? So that's my only problem in this whole scenario, is the trickle out of information, here and there. Go ahead, get your receipts and run it down. So that way it ain't no question.
Right. Well, listen, I think I did enough, to be honest. Okay, let me say this. I think I did what I wanted to do. Okay, it might not be enough to certain people, but it might be some people. I think I did what I wanted to do. I wanted to just tell my story. That's it. So I'm relieved. It's past. It's good. You dig? I'm not asking for any money. The website got, if you feel like you was defrauded, call this number. I'm not doing none of that. It's over. I just wanted to tell my story. That's all. And I feel like I was able to, and I was presented an opportunity when dudes feel like they could disrespect me, and I just got to eat that. So I say, okay, you know what? Yeah, we could do that game. We could do that. But mine's not going to be just rhetoric and trash talking. I'm going to actually have something real to say.
Right.
So I want my story to be documented as it is right now on the internet. So when people look at people's services, my video will be there. And they get to decide, they get to decide if it's worth it. This chat, which one of y'all will go over here to get your credit fixed? And if you do, that's on you. Like, I did my job as a ex-pseudo killer, you right? Exposing fraudulent behaviors, exposing lies, all that type of stuff. I did my job. You dig? That's all. And I'm willing to let it go now. I'm willing to move on. I just want to speak my speech because they was defaming me, acting like I was crazy. I had some agenda. They said I
wanted to address that agenda thing too. Like,
that's crazy.
I'm so tired of that damn word. Like, it's certain words that come into the community.
That's another one.
They get worn out. It's so annoying.
Oh yeah, it's a bunch of words that's worn out that we use. But yeah, you're right. They're
and matter of fact, I remember you used to argue me down about certain words when I pointed it out. But yes, certain stuff is so overused. Like the whole agenda thing. Like, so you think that people are really sitting up plotting to take down certain things? Most people ain't planning shit that affects them in real life, but somehow they creating whole agendas to bring down a social network through YouTube. Like this is I cannot, I will not, and I have not. So I don't even understand at this point. It's a little crazy, just buzzwords, throwing it out there, gets people riled up, propaganda, it's weird.
So like that little fake agenda, why it came out, is stupid. And Chief X pointed out exactly what it was. I felt betrayed, and I felt like nobody was supporting me. And okay, now Amber, it goes deeper. Somebody had a channel. Somebody got a channel, and they made the video. Who are the pseudo killers? So it's stemming from that. So again, there's a lot of back chat discussions between me, Barney Rubble, Double X, and a couple other people, you dig, argue amongst each other by saying, yo, why are you, I'm telling you, Amber, we are saying this to each other. We are saying this to them. We're saying, yo, we're telling them to their face, you're a liar, dude. Like, yo, why are you lying? It's me. Like, why are you lying to me? Like, we're telling them we got receipts, real receipts. They know that. Now that they won't deny that. I guarantee that. So it's in the text. It's all in the text. So we can just print screen. And we're telling them, yo, you disingenuous, you just lie, I can't trust you. We're saying that to their face. So we already know that they have the ejection button. All right, let me start ejecting these guys. So now they're trying to shut us up. They got, I'm biased on this guy's show. I'm biased on this guy's show. I'm the featured guy. They try to baby me. You dig, wine and dime me so I won't say anything. And then it doesn't work because I'm back arguing again. So they like, damn, this dude, damn. I got him on this show. All this, people looking at him know his name now. I'm over here with it. I'm shouting him out. And he's still arguing me. He still won't let me say this right here. He still won't let me do that over there. And so I told X, I told a couple other guys, I said, yo, I said, listen, dude, I said, I don't think they want me in this group, but they don't want to say I'm out of the group because then I'm going to do what I do right now. So I said, like, they just going along to get along. That's on record. I told guys that. That's on record, Amber. So I was already vocalizing my disgust and my frustrations. And you were even, they witnessed three-way calls. I'm cussing Barney Rubble out. Worse than what you did, Amber. I mean, the tolerance was at 0. They all seen this coming. They all seen it coming. It was no secret between us. You could ask any pseudo killer. Ask any pseudo killer to be honest. Did they see this coming? Is this a surprise to them that I finally wild out?
Well, they admitted that earlier, that
right.
They knew it was coming, and it was just a matter of, I guess, them swinging first. And even
right.
then, I was just like, hey, to me, I don't disrespect or get into it with a person and then have an expectation of how they're supposed to handle me. I'm ready for war. I'm ready for anything. So, like I said, I don't know.
Hey, yo, good question. He said, I guess the debate is dead. I told people they can bury witness. They was like, go at him. I said, nah. I said, I don't want to mess up side debate. Those are my exact words. I said, nah, I'll do it after the debate, Amber. I said afterwards. I said, I'll do it after the debate. That's my exact words. They can bear me witness. Those people can come up right now and say, yeah, he said that. He said he'll do it after the debate. I said that. I said, I did not want to ruin the debate. That's what I did not want to do. Mm-hmm. So even in my 0 tolerance and disgust, I still had, some type of morality. Like, nah, you know what? Nah, I'll do it afterwards. I don't want to mess nothing up. Amber, they came out swinging first. Like you said, they came out swinging first. Then I made a deal with Barney Rubble that I won't even mention his name. I said, yo, I got to put this video out. I said, but I'm not going to mention his name at all. And we agreed. He said, okay, do that. Don't mention his name, and we good. I said, okay, I'm going to do that. And they laughed it off like it was all good. Fun. They are perfect at being phony. But they tell you their background, though, what they did in the streets. Yeah, they are good with that stuff. They brought that into the community. They are good with being phony. Like, it's hard. You're gonna know what I don't like immediately. It's hard for me to be phony. They are good at being phony. So my man agreed that he said, Barney Rubble said, yeah, go ahead and do it. Don't say his name. It's all good. And we'll leave it at that. I said, all right, cool. Next thing I know, my man come out swinging. And I didn't know, somebody sent a pseudo killer or somebody said, yo, what's up? We're over here. My man said your name like 100 times. I'm like, word? I didn't know he didn't. I went and watched that thing. Yep. Calling me out. I'm like, damn, dude. I said, okay. So I'm the cat's out the bag. You know what I mean? Like you got no. I mean, y'all got to admit, if you got a debate and you wanted to sell out, it just was postponed. This is bad press for you. Like, what businessman would say, yeah, this is the right time to cause some controversy? Like, he'll be the main one saying, nah, we good, we good. But they thought they was going to be able to do what they want to do to me. That little fake click, 2-3 people, and they're going to come against me, and they're going to shut me up, and then it's over. He's done. They underestimated that, yo, I'm a good dude. Like, I know, real recognize real. Can sue all those guys, The Watcher, even Mark White. I spoke to Josh McCain, like real recognize real. MBK, Chief X, Amber, and other girls out there. You dig? Pseudo killers, like they recognize real. Yo, this is a real guy. Like he speaks his mind, he don't hold back. So if I say something about you to somebody else, you best believe I already said it to that person. So Amber, if I ever whisper it to you about somebody else, just know for a fact I said it to their face. So I'm not talking about them. I'm just mentioning it again. I'm just exhaling. I won't go crazy. Right. They told me to fall back. So how about this? Jabari is pushing this echinacea. What's that thing called? What's it called? Do you know?
Echinacea.
There you go. I can't say that for nothing. Echinacea. So Jabari been pushing that echinacea thing. You dig? And Sonetta ended up having it. Because I said, Sonetta, what's up with these echinacea? He had it when I was on his live stream. And I educated him what it is and what it ain't. I did that. Nobody else. I did that. So I have elderberry, but I know what it does and I know what it don't do. But echinacea does do good. Elderberry, so the guys who's supposed to know about science thought it had no good in it at all. I said, no, it does good, dude. The science is right about it. It just don't do what they think it does. And that's prevent a vaccine. I mean, replace a vaccine or prevent a disease. It doesn't do that. You're going to get it, but it's going to minimize the symptoms. It's going to help fight the symptoms. Therapy, basically. I think it's known as a therapeutic vaccine. So Jabari said it when he had his little solo about the coronavirus. I peeped it. I hit a Barney Rubble. I said, yo, look, he thinks this thing right here boosts your immune system. He talking about like it can do something with the virus. I said, Jabari, relax. Matter of fact, I had a live playing him. You know how sometimes I go missing, I play somebody. I was playing Jabari and I was doing something. He said that. I said, Jabari, don't do that. Don't go down that route. Please don't say this echinacea is some type of vaccine replacement. And he said it again later on. I said, oh my God. So when I went on Sonetta, I had to let that be known. Like, yo, Sonetta, what you got, it does have some value. It's not snake oil, but it's not what you think it is. But definitely use it because it's going to help you in some ways. And also elderberry. And African Emporium pointed that out. Elderberry definitely has some good qualities. So, but people act like it's nothing. There's nothing in there. So that's like also anti-science too. So, Jabari recently did a what did he do last before Nature Boy? Oh, the debate with that sister, right? So he said it again. He said echinacea. So he's promoting this stuff. So Barney Rubble called me immediately. And guess what he said, Amber? He said, we got to get him. He said, so I'm like, yeah, we laughing. I said, yeah, I heard him. He said, we got to get him. So I'm like, so we laughing at first. Then he said, we got to do a live and get him. I'm like, oh. I said, I don't want to be known as coming at Jabari. Like, I don't want that to be my thing, coming at anybody. You dig? And I said, nah, hell no, that's y'all thing. Don't get me in this clowning stuff, because I take Jabari serious. I ain't gonna be out there clowning because he, okay, like, I can have a discussion with him and we can talk and we can see where his information comes. Like, why does he believe it does some things that it doesn't do? We can have that discussion, but the clowning part, nah, I'm not into that. Not somebody like Jabari anyway. I like having fun, but There's some people who just off limits, and Jabari is one.
My thing is, I'm just not with this whole talk about people on the live for hours when they're not there to defend themselves. Like, anytime I got an issue or somebody say, "Oh, why don't you join?" Oh, I don't mind. I hop on immediately. Because if I'm in the chat, 9 out of 10, I can get loose and get on this line. I don't like all that backdoor sneak this, and I'm not with that. I'm gonna say it with my chest, and I'm gonna say it to your face. I don't have no problem with that.
Yeah, so we tried that. We tried that.
Yeah,
Dude hopped on my live stream.
It's on my
Unwelcome, unwelcome. It was never part of the plan to have him on my live stream. He bombarded somebody, sent him the Zoom link. He hopped on and was going off. He didn't come in peace at all, Amber. You heard me come on his channel, peace. I ain't start saying, "Hey yo, what's his name?"
Yeah, he came in hot. He came in hot.
Right. So when I came on his, I didn't come hot, and they dogging me out. What's his damn name? Heathcliff. So when he came on, but look, Amber, you gotta admit, he's on my live talking reckless, talking over me, and sharing the screen. He took over. My first instinct was to block him, get him out of there. But I said, you know what? That's what he wants. He wants to change. He wants to control the narrative. He wants people to think that I'm hiding something. He got information. I said, okay, I'll let him go. So he ran it. He had a good first half. I ain't gonna lie. His second half was bad. He should just hung up, and he might have Tyson Fury'd me. You dig? But he was wild at that one, and I had that glove, and you know what I mean. But
and that's I don't necessarily have an issue with you responding. Like I said in the comment section on the first video, is you got a right to defend whatever your position is. The problem comes in when it's a series, when it kind of becomes a series, and it's kind of like, okay, how long we gonna sit on this and talk about it? Like, 1 or 2 videos back.
I have nothing else. Really, I think I exhausted everything I wanted to do. I even had more videos, Amber, and I just felt like it's too much. You dig? I feel like I made my point. And I felt like any other video, I'm just clowning. So I said, you know what? Let me just leave it alone. And you know what I mean? So for me, I'm done. And, I'm done. I'm done. Done. Yeah, that's it. I could easily stood down and been part of this get along gang. But no. I like being a free man, man. I like being a free man. Same I want to say in my live. You dig?
But I said it on the last video, but I was in the chat. I wasn't on the stream. But I just like to try to wrap up with some things that people can use.
Right.
Like first and foremost, support your people if that's what you're gonna do. That's cool. I don't have no problem with supporting Black business. Now, me personally, I'm not gonna support somebody just because they Black and they say they got a business. That's not how I operate. I don't.
That's how we all got scammed through that whole buy Black thing. Buy Black. We said okay,
but that's the whole thing. It ain't even so much as got scammed. That stems from just a ignorance and not understanding really how things work and what's really going to be effective. You're not being effective just by buying Black. There's other things that go into a company being successful other than the purchase of products. And a lot of people don't watch the economic lives, but at the end of the day, me and Sister Monica kind of touched on it the other day when she was going over government contracts. A lot of people just simply do not know how to price their goods to cover their costs. So it does not matter how much you purchase from them. If their structure is insufficient, eventually it's going to crumble. And that's my whole thing. Like, I like quality products. I like quality service. I like businesses that are well structured and have a history of performing and doing it well. I want to see some growth. I don't want you to be open for 15, 20 years and you pretty much still in the same raggedy ass rundown building. That lets me know you're not reinvesting into your business. Like, it's certain things that I look for, and it's not necessarily if they Black and if they got a product that I might maybe can use. I'm definitely not buying no shit that I'm just gonna sit on the shelf and not even bother to deal with just for the sake of, you know, supporting. I'm just not doing that. The number one thing that we're trying to, and my thing is, if you care about Black people and the Black community and creating wealth for Black people, you wouldn't ask nobody to buy some shit that they don't need. The whole point is for us to build and get stronger as a community. So you pushing a product and trying to force me to purchase a product that I don't need, I don't want, you know, just for the simple sake that it's going to help you. To me, that's not you looking out for me. You know what I'm saying? That's going one way. You want me to support you, but how are you supporting me in my situation for me to get out? I mean, people can push whatever thing that they got. If there's a need for it, if I'm in the market for credit repair, then of course I'll try to, you know, holler at somebody that I'm familiar with. Granted, they can prove that they're reputable. Other than that, I'm not with it. I'm not gonna make myself be in the market for credit repair just because you say you know, pushing this. And this is just an example. It's not, you know, a shot or nothing like that. So my thing is, people just have to be mindful. They need to do a little more research, especially nowadays when you can literally damn near type in YouTube review on insert product name and pull up reviews, review on insert investment group, and 9 out of 10 it's going to be some people who have already had experience with it. And if it's not, that should let you know they're not established. It ain't that people don't have nothing to say, it's that they don't have enough experience for people to be exposed to them and have an opinion about their company. So that should be kind of bring you some pause as well. These things are, you know, pretty easy to kind of research nowadays. So people just need to put in a little time and effort before they put in their money. Because I know I work hard for my money and I have a family to provide for. So I'm not throwing good money after bad. That's just not what I do. Another thing that I wanted to just kind of sum up is this whole, you know, people believing that you have to be allied with somebody because you like their content or you're on their channel.
Right.
You moderate for this person, so you have to ally with them. No, you don't. And anybody that expects that of you, you probably shouldn't be rocking with. No way. Because they're trying to control you and manipulate you. You should have a question as to why they have such an issue with you being on one person's platform or another person's platform, especially if you're not saying nothing against them or disrespecting them or demeaning them. You should not care where I go because I don't care where you go. Because there's plenty of platforms and people that come on the show that I feel like are disrespectful to Black women in general, that are disrespectful to the Black community, that are disrespectful to just our reputation because of the ignorance that they present. But at the end of the day, it's your platform, it's your choice. I cannot tell you how to run your platform, and people are not going to tell me how to be an individual and maneuver in life. My family don't do it, and ain't nobody else going to do it. I'm the same on YouTube and outside of YouTube. I'm going to have my own mind. So at the end of the day, people need to realize that just because you are hit that subscribe button, or just because you fall into somebody's chat, I don't care if you do it every day, every other day, once a month, twice a year. At the end of the day, you don't have no responsibility to rock with everything they say, and you don't have to be fearful of disagreeing.
Right. Yeah. True. Yeah. And you know, you hit it on the nail about this ally thing, that everything goes because you like some of their content and you like talking to them, and not everything goes. I'm telling you, yo. I'm telling you right now, that's what this community is about. It's about personality worship. It's about trying to get people that like me. They're taking the strategy from the buildings of worship they claim is pseudo. The personality worship, like, you know, like the figure and whatever he says goes, the word of God, basically. They're taking that strategy and abusing the community with that. The like me, forget, you know, information can't be challenged. Like me, you know, and that's what's happening. Like them, Screw the information. Don't you dare challenge me.
Mhm.
So now indigenous, I'm going to bed, bruh. You know what I mean? He said, send a link. Like I know normally I'd be here 5 in the morning, whatever. No, I'm like I was here last night, late as hell. Mujawu took it to show like it's 6 a.m. So nah, bro, I hear the amber voice. I'm tired. So yeah, we're gonna wind this down. And next time I go live, I'm gonna be back boring. I'm talking about the coronavirus. You dig correctly.
True story and get on my nerves. He never stopped with the joke, boy.
Yeah. So now saying business, you could pull up tomorrow. You dig. I'm definitely gonna replay Chief X video because I didn't catch the beginning at all. I caught the ending of it when he was defending me. So I want to support him and hear the beginning part. I didn't hear it. A true story say he pulled receipts out. I'm dying to know what receipts he had. I have no idea what he talked about for 60, 70% of the video. I caught the final quarter. So I'm gonna check him out. So for me, I don't have a person, you know what I mean? I don't have a problem with the person, Amber. You know, I can so-called don't like you. But if I believe the information is valuable, I'm gonna listen. You dig?
Now I'm not gonna hold you now. I'm not gonna say it's because it's always gonna be something about people that you typically don't like. Now,
right.
Where I start to fall off at is when I think there are some major character flaws where I feel like you just manipulative, narcissistic, just downright dishonest. Then I'm gonna start to have some issues, and I really don't want to hear shit you got to say because guess what? 9 out of 10, you ain't the only person that got this right information. I can go get that right information from somebody else with better character.
Right.
So, to a certain degree, I get that. I try not to make it personal, but it's just certain shit that it irks me personally, and I ain't gonna be able to do it. So, I mean, I still have my limitations there too.
Yeah, Kacharian think it's funny. Yeah. I was gonna say something. Damn. He threw me off.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get on up off of here because, like you said, I am tired. My voice starting to get shit. I'm starting to sound like a baritone.
Nah, but thank you for stepping up and just speaking your speech. You dig? Or you're speaking your speech. You know, I was actually surprised. I'm like, wow, because again, we talk amongst each other and we be like, yo, the women, damn, they got them. They got them with the personality because you see, they ride and die no matter what the dude says. Yeah, okay. So we damn, they got the women, they got them. So when I heard you speaking for truth, I was like, okay, or just speaking your mind, you dig, and not taking anybody's side, just believing stating what you believe is right, and you become the bad guy. So now you got a little taste of what we go through.
But that's the whole thing. I don't listen when I tell you this is light work, baby. This whole thing, I'm always the argumentative kind of loner. I've had the same friends since elementary. I don't do new friends. I don't do I take friends seriously. So how most people oh, that's my friend, that's my homegirl, that's my nah. When I call you my friend, you might as well be my sister because that's how I look at you.
Right. And so you can never be a Hebrew Israelite woman talking like that.
None of that. And that's my whole thing. When people talk about women, I see a lot of brainwashed men, and it's probably because it's a lot of them in this, sector. Yeah. Now, overall, I already know that women, they easily influence and manipulate it. And trust me, honestly, I don't even get a chance to go in on women like I normally would on other platforms, Facebook groups and different stuff like that, because and not like I'm itching to go in on women, but I want to see our women get a little stronger and have a little more, common sense and become a little more resilient, especially as it pertains to relationships with men and not feeling like they need that validation, so they're willing to compromise everything about themselves. So I don't even get a chance to do that because this community, especially pertaining to the Hebrew Israelites, they just kind of and I don't like to say feminine because then that kind of implies that women are the only ones that are emotional and kind of deflect sometimes or blame. But they're so self-loathing and they don't believe anything is their fault. Everything is the
Oh
black
yeah, my
woman's fault,
God,
and
my
everything
God.
can be solved by if you just get the black woman. If she would just listen, and then it's like, but y'all niggas is incompetent as fuck. Like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, she might be worse off. She listened to your retarded ass.
Right, did not. Hey, hey, Amber, listen, before you go, when I was in Hebrew, I was like so-called dating this chick, and my dumb self called myself like being the head of the house and knowing that being a smarter person. When I said some dumb stuff and she corrected me, I was so embarrassed because like we teach that we know everything, like you don't know anything, and like, but that was a wake up. I'm saying like little things wake you up. I was so embarrassed that she knew more of whatever it was than me. I was like, oh my gosh, she got me. I'm like, Dad, I feel so belittled because I'm supposed to know everything and she's supposed to know less than me. I was like, oh my God. And like certain stuff like that just be key signs that needed that's going to get you out of there. And some people don't get that, don't experience things like that. I did. I get lucky, man. I'll be at the right place at the right time a lot of times. But I was going to say this. Now remember, I want to get back to what I was going to do. Now, Cargominium made a part 2 of the coronavirus. I can't wait to see this presentation tomorrow. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. So, yeah, GMS, that's great milestone. I used to listen to them a lot. Tahar, I think his name is. I used to listen to them a lot, man. But, like, they was more interesting. Like, I had the information. I didn't believe it as a Hebrew. But I thought they was funny, you know what I mean? Like, to me, that was, like, entertaining. So I would watch them because they'll cuss everybody out. They hated ISUPK, like, their little slogan, GMS had that first. That nobody's in truth with them. They were saying that first. Like, matter of fact, they made ISUPK popular. They were like nobodies in the Hebrew community. And this is coming from a Hebrew Israelite. They were nobodies. The people were somebody was Nathaniel 7, Israel United in Christ. It was the guys in white who debated Shaka. I forgot what it's called, but Elder Ricard, and the Comforter, the guy who got locked up for embezzlement. Like, they were the top Hebrew Israelite camps. So Sarnetta single-handedly made ISUPK somebody, and he did that knocked off GMS, because GMS was the top one too. So that's just like a little just Hebrew Israelite history. So. Hopefully I get a Hebrewite sister or dude on here. We can talk about their doctrine, because like people don't know like the civil war between the Hebrew Israelites. Like there's a civil war in their doctrine that you'll never know because they keep it on the low. But I would love to get somebody on the show and talk about that little civil war and the doctrine, the beef on the doctrines. But Amber, we out of here.
Yep.
All
right.
Thanks for pulling up. Thanks for everybody who supported me and listened to my story. You did, whether you agree or not. The fact that you came here and listened, like that's all I needed. We out of here. Or I should say, Weezy out of here. Weezy out of here.